Hey guys, here's something different for tonight. There's three books. I've got two nieces, two nephews. There's three books that I would like them to read. These are modern books that I would like them to read um, from three different genres before they grow up into adulthood. So the first one is Astro City, the original run from Kurt Busiek and Brent Anderson. This harkens back to a more innocent time, a time that a lot of us haven't lived through, but we've heard stories about the good old days. We've heard stories about the sacrifices that heroes of the Golden Age and the Silver Age would make, as opposed to the sacrifices of the newer heroes and villains. It's just got a classic timeless appeal and a classic timeless approach to doing the human story within the superhuman story. One of the episodes in the original miniseries shows Winged Victory, who's a Wonder Woman clone, and the Samaritan, who's a Superman clone, try to go out on a date, and it ends disastrously, as you would suspect, but not for the reasons that you would suspect. There's other stories, the Confessor, who his kid sidekick eventually realizes is a vampire. There's a lot of stories that are humanistic in this tale. So my first pick is Astro City. My second pick is Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees by Patrick Horvath. That story is one of mystery, excitement, a clue here and a clue there as to who the killer is, what's going on exactly, and then later who's framing the killer for killings that they did not do. So there's all that excitement and all that adventure and all that action. But at the same time, do you ever root for the bad guy? Because when the tables get turned on the bad guy, do you root for him or her? Or do you want them to get caught because you consider it to be the greater good to get any evil off of the streets? So it makes you look at things quite moralistically. It makes you question what is exactly right and what is exactly wrong. And the third thing that I wanted them to read that was newer is The Autumn Kingdom by Cullen Bunn and Company. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me right now. I don't remember who the artist is. It's a 4-issue mini so far that promises more, but it's a story about family and how a writer's writings can come to life, and for the good and the bad of that man's family. It brings these two sisters closer together because now they're fighting a common enemy instead of fighting each other. So those are the first three books that I really wish that my nieces and nephews would read so that they got an understanding of a broader world, or as Robert Kirkman said many moons ago, a larger world. A world in which there's more than just good guys, bad guys. There's shades of gray, there's shades of understanding that most people don't bother to really look at. So if you got any kids, any nieces, any nephews, are there three books from the modern era that you would like them to check out? Let me know in the comments what you would have them read so that they could get an understanding of how the way the world works, get an exciting adventure story. Oh, by the way, as an added bonus, number 4 would be Conan, the new series from Titan, written by Jim Zub with art by Roberto De La Torre and Doug Braithwaite, Danica Bryan. This is melding literature with art, story with art in its purest form. If you haven't been reading that, I think it's on issue 20. They just reintroduced the warrior Zulu. Then you are absolutely missing out. It's like being the only person in a summertime setting that doesn't go see the new Schwarzenegger film or the new Transformers flick or something along those lines. Everybody at the water cooler is talking about it, but you. So if you haven't been checking out Conan, there's a lot for, it's mainly for big kids. There is a little bit of nudity in there. There is a little bit of show and not tell. But as they get older, they need to know the rough-hewn rocks along with the smooth ones. And this run by Jim Zub is absolutely fantastic. So, like I said, let's jump into the comments below. Let me know what 3 or 4 books you would want your kids or nieces, nephews to read. And we'll talk about it there later. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later.